I have 2 children with my ex, and we share physical and legal custody of them. I pay child support because I'm a higher earner than my ex, and the child support is minimal $150 monthly, but is supposed to help balance things between both homes. My ex is married again, and her family is grown. In the house with her are her husband, his 3 children under 10, and their 2 shared children under 5. My ex and her husband struggle financially and have attempted to increase child support 5 times in the last 4 years. The courts turned down their request for more child support each time, twice in front of a judge, and the other times we did not make it before a judge before it was denied. My ex was reminded that child support is meant to provide for our kids, not for her family as a whole. My ex argued that the financial burden impacts them, but this was not deemed worthy of a child support increase. They were looking for an increase to make it $800 a month. My ex has independently asked me to give her $50 here and there, or to buy stuff for the other children in her home. This happens even when our children are in my home. I always say no. I have told my ex that I am not responsible for supporting her other children and will never provide for them financially. Recently, this became a more intense issue on their side because our daughter's birthday and her youngest stepchild's birthday are a week apart, and our daughter had a great time and got gifts at both my house and her mom's, and she had a big birthday party that I hosted. While my ex's stepchild didn't get much and had no party, they could not afford one. I had been asked twice to send some gifts for the other child. My ex also wanted the other kids invited. My daughter didn't, so they weren't invited. It pissed my ex off. But then her stepkids' lunch accounts went into the negative days after the birthdays were both over, and since I topped up our kids, she wanted me to do it for her stepkids, and I said no again. She called me a monster and asked how I could live with myself knowing my children's other family are struggling and are literally drowning in financial difficulty, and I could help out but choose not to.